You have reached Atheist Republic voicemails. God may not be listening to you, but the citizens of the Atheist Republic are. Leave us a voicemail on atheistrepublic.com for a chance to have your message broadcast to our followers worldwide. Send us your opinions, stories, advice, or concerns. Together, we'll build a platform for atheist voices all around the globe.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kasser Shahzad from Pakistan. I'm 25 years old. The good news is that I'm an ex-Muslim. I'm an atheist now. I've recently come to know about the truth, about the reality. I've been studying religion and science for many years, and I've come to know that there is a great conflict between both. There's a great conflict between science and religion. I've also been in contact with atheists from different parts of the world, and the bad news is that I'm being threatened by different people in my own country, in Pakistan, owing to the irreligious posts I post on social media, because I just normally keep on posting posts by Atheist Republic. The problem is that I cannot call myself atheist. Freely, and because if I call myself atheist, I would definitely be having some life threats. Now, what I'm doing is that I'm just posing to be a Muslim. Even my close friends have been threatening me. Why? Because I only posted some of the posts by Atheist Republic and some of the irreligious posts. If there is any atheist from Pakistan, I would surely like to meet her or him. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Oliver, fellow atheist, secularist, humanist, whatever you want to call it. I've felt strongly about this for the last, I'd say about 8 years or so. I'm about to be 30. I work for a government office, and unfortunately, I faced a lot of discrimination here at the government office between people giving me, obviously, stares and talking about stuff, religiously inclined, whatnot, up to the point where now there are some supervisors, I feel, who are also trying to remove me from the position that I hold. So if you have need of a Spanish fluent bilingual atheist who would love to work for Atheist Republic, please let me know, as I am looking for a new job. Just wanted to say that I appreciate everything you guys do, and I will ardently support you in whatever I can. Thank you so much.
Hello guys, I am from India. My name is Jitin. I am so impressed by your page, Atheist Republic. A big love from India.
Hello, my name is Isaac. I am in Portland, Oregon area. I've been an atheist for about 8 months. I came from a very conservative, evangelical Christian Pentecostal group, and this is a breath of fresh air to live the freethinker's life. My church was very homophobic. They were very strict. They did not allow TV, movies. Women couldn't cut their hair, wear pants. Pretty much the Amish, except they had electricity and they used computers. So this is the best life. This is far better than being in the trappings of religion. And science is what broke me out, as well as watching debates with some of the famous atheists, Christopher Hitchens and Aaron Ra, some of my greatest influences. I want to thank you guys for the work you do at the Atheist Republic and give us a platform and a voice. And I hope someday that I can be an activist and take greater part in this debate. And thank you guys so much for what you do.
G'day, my name's Cody, and I'm 17. I used to be a Christian. I went to a Lutheran school, but my parents gave me probably one of the best things they have ever done in their life, which was give me a choice between if I wanted to believe in religion. They never forced it on me, which is good, but when I went to kindergarten, there was an Anglican kindergarten, and so sometimes we'd go into the church, and either though my parents gave me a choice, I was sort of bred up and raised to believe in Christianity and God. I went to a Lutheran school, a Lutheran primary school, and there I would love God, I'd love Jesus, I'd love the Bible, love everything about it. Throughout my entire primary school life, I would just believe in God, love Him, wouldn't question anything about it. It was only until high school when I started thinking more. Around year 8, I started becoming a lot more Christian. Then year 9, I started questioning it a little bit. Ever since I met my friend Jack, he was very hardcore atheist. He was my best friend, and he started making me question it a bit. We had this thing called like a right journey camp, where we would go out into the wilderness and find our spiritual selves and whatnot. And on this, I questioned a lot. I went even more Christian on this camp. But when I came back, I started questioning a lot more. And throughout year 9, I was questioning. And this was when I was really starting to get into science. And I was just thinking, is God real? Like, why am I believing this? Stuff like that. In year 10, I officially didn't believe in religion. I thought religion was evil, and I hated it. And I hated that I was a Christian. During this time, I was a little sad. I didn't really know where to find myself, so I turned from the belief of religion and went into the belief of ideology, and I turned to socialism, communism. I started to become a lot more political. I believed in communism for a couple months, but I was mostly a socialist throughout all of year 10. In year 11, I would again question my ethics and my points, and I actually learnt about economics, and then I became quite capitalist. I became libertarian, loved freedom and all that. And that's where I am now, which is I've left school to become a carpenter, and I'm not doing year 12, but I'm firmly now atheist, being ex-Lutheran Christian, loving God and all that, being now a very hardcore capitalist atheist who's on his apprenticeship to be a carpenter. But I think that everyone should have a choice. Everyone should have a choice to what they believe. I've had a choice of what I believe my entire life. Even from birth, my parents just didn't care what I believed. They wanted me to make it up myself. I didn't have a choice in the football team I'd go for, which is Hawks. Hawthorn, go the Hawks. But yeah, but I think the most important thing is the freedom to have a choice. And I've had a choice throughout all my life and have questioned many things.
Hello, Atheist Republic. I just wanted to share my message with all of you. I'm a 17-year-old male living in Jordan. I'm half Russian, quarter Jordanian, and quarter Asian. I've been an atheist for the past couple of years. I lost my faith in God after realizing the bullshit that my family brainwashed me with when I was young. My family is all Muslim, and till this day I am actually scared to tell them that I'm a non-believer, for I could be beaten, shunned, or even killed. I think my family have noticed that I stopped praying and started drinking and doing things that are against their religion. So far, only the elders and the adults have strayed away from me. Not only stopped talking, but when I say hello to them, I'm completely ignored. Just a couple of nice humans have stayed in contact with me. I'm gonna say it's really hard to be what I am in this kind of place and this kind of country. But I feel like my message will help others that are forced to be in a religion they don't want to be in by their family. Stay strong, believe in what you want to believe. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Please consider supporting us by sharing the podcast with your fellow heathens or donating by going to atheistrepublic.com and clicking on support. Subscribe to Atheist Republic voicemails on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app. And please leave us a review.